What's good, everyone? It's your boy, freaking Baymax, up in here. Just got out of freaking filming another Big Hero 6 Part 6, and it sucked. So Disney isn't putting that up. So, yeah. So, so y'all know the movie Bumblebee, right? Like, the movie that take place before that's supposed to take place, like, show us the past of the first movie of Transformers, the original. But yeah, I just had to make a video about it and my opinion on it. And how was my opinion, you ask? It was pretty garbage. Like, it was going good. It was good, you know? And then it got to the point where I just needed my questions to be answered, cause like, what? Like, okay, so in the end, if you know that after Bumblebee is done fighting two powerful Decepticons that nearly killed him, but he didn't die because magic of Michael Bay. And if you didn't know that, if you didn't see the end, Optimus actually came to Earth. Optimus actually came to Earth. And then, yet, in the movie, boom, credits roll down. Michael Bay, you're the best. Applause. But if you have good memory, the movie tells you in the beginning of the movie what year it is. And apparently, it was 1987. 20 years before the original movie events happened at 2007. A year after I was born. Anyway, so that pretty much means that Optimus Prime came to Earth. Yeah, he came to Earth, went back up. 20 years later, he comes back. Yeah, he comes back and then freaking act like he just now arrived to Earth with Ratchet and freaking Jazz, who else? Arnhide, who else? I think that's pretty much it. But yeah, so, and plus, he had his old form. Like, he had his blue and red. He had his blue with freaking red fire. And then when you go to Earth, you see he has the same thing. When he transforms to a semi-truck. Like, he turns into a semi-truck. Like, he comes out of the pool in the original. We're talking about the original movie right now. He comes out of the pool of the little girl's backyard, and then you just see his hand. He pokes his his upper half, comes out. Excuse me, are you the Tooth Fairy? And then he ends up hiding in the bush, in the trees, and not knowing, and the parents not knowing where he is with those thump, thump, thump. That, well, how many tons is he? Like, over. Okay, he's probably like an elephant pound, but he's a Cybertronian. And then you see him just off the road in the grass. A semi-truck, a blue semi-truck, red fire, cool design. Next thing you know, you see him. You just see him. Like, you just see him as a truck. But then, go to Bumblebee. You see that he has the same exact colors as he does in the original film. So, I go on Google and say, what year did Transformers the original come out? Because you know how some movies like The Purge, like, go into the future, like, movies come to the future, and like Call of Duty, even though it's not a movie, it's a game, it takes place in the future. It's set in campaign, like 2025. I looked and it said 20 years before the events at the Transformers, the original film. So then you start to ask, Why did he like? Why do we? What like? How does he end up on? How does he end up on Earth? Again, he ends up on Earth again, and then I ask, why did it take him 20 years to come to Earth? Like, why did it take him 20 years to come to Earth? Like, even though he said, Bumblebee, stay strong, or blah, blah, or something. We will come or something like that. But, what? Like, he came to Earth he came to Earth at the end of the movie. He came to Earth at the end of the movie. And then, and then just boom. That's the last movie. That's the last movie. Because apparently Transformers 7 was canceled. Someone said something about like Michael Bay runs out of ideas, and apparently he did. Apparently he didn't think about the wouldn't he have this 20 years before the original events happening in the original film in 2007? But no, he didn't think about that. He just straight up put that out, so he just straight up put it out there. Like, I get it. Okay, wait. And also, I got a question for y'all, because I don't know anything about cars. Was there a Camaro? Like, a Camaro? Well, I'm going to guess it already is, so yeah, I'm not going to ask that question. But, is it still Camaros in... was it still Camaros like those and like this and Bumblebee? Was it still Camaros like that? Was it still Camaros like that in the 1980? Well, it was to the 2018 film that took place in 1997. Was it still Camaros like that in 2007? That's the one question I have. And two, why did he go back? Did he come to Earth and then go back up in space and then come back down? Like, did he go back up to? Did he come to Earth to see to help Bumblebee or something? Even though he said, "Don't worry, Bumblebee, we are coming. Not I'm coming. We are coming." Like, did he even did he get the rest of his Autobots to do that, or what did he know? Did he go up down to Earth by himself, and then he just went back up to space and then brought all of his Autobots, or did they all land, or did Optimus land? I don't even know how to explain that question. Did they all land, but we didn't see the rest? We just saw Optimus with Bumblebee. He went back up to space and then came back down, and then Jazz and them was still there. Also, what happened to Megatron? Wasn't he leader of the Decepticons? So, how come they didn't mention him at all? They didn't mention Megatron. They didn't mention freaking Shockwave. Not even Shockwave. Not even Starscream. But they didn't. But the most important thing, Megatron is the leader of the Decepticons, and we don't know if he survived or not. We don't know if he survived that big fall near the end at the last night. All we know is that Quintessa is still alive, and we just got left with a cliffhanger. But yeah, despite the fact that I am a 37 subscriber YouTuber that criticizes people that are bigger than me and do crappy gaming videos on a mobile, and also have a voice that sounds like I'm going to literally kill someone in the future. But despite all of that, I feel like that Bumblebee could have been better. I feel like the Bumblebee could have been better in every way. Michael Bay did. If I could have freaking if I could have made the game better, Like, if I could, no, not the game. If I could make the movie better, okay, probably. Okay, for one, they should have known English. They should have known English not one bit. Because, as Saltzman said in the original, we learn our. They said that they learn their languages from the World Wide Web, like their humans' languages, like what, like how, like, and then but in 1987 apparently they knew how to speak English and not Cybertronian. Like, none of them speak Cybertronian. Not one Decepticon spoke Cybertronian, but the Decepticons in the original film in 2007, apparently they speak Cybertronian when Megatron is back, but they didn't speak Cybertronian when they still had Cybertron before it broke or got destroyed or whatnot. And then I remember something about saying cubes. And not a cube. Like, do you know, like, the cube that Megatron died to? Megatron died to the cube from Sam Witwicky. Like, I heard cubes and not the cube. So was there multiple, or was it just one? And Michael Bay just messed up. Because I don't understand cubes, but the whole thing, like, they know how to speak English already before they even landed to Earth, before they even knew about Earth, before they had their own planet, and before it destroyed, and we didn't even hear from Sentinel at that time. We didn't even see Sentinel. We didn't even hear about him. They didn't even mention him. Now, they didn't even try to say, get Sentinel. We need to find Sentinel. Like, what? Like, there was only 3 Transformers there. I understand the 3 Transformers. Red's probably in space. But even if they were in space, like, wouldn't they, like, actually, like, travel to Earth to find the Bumblebee since his signal went off and freaking those two Decepticons from Bumblebee tracked them down? Like, what? God, this is not going so good for me at all. But despite the fact that I just should have criticized a movie, the last movie of the Transformers universe. That's like he's not making any more movies. Apparently, to the internet, the trustable internet. But I'm pretty sure we would have saw some trailers about it if he was making an actual film. But yeah, that was my opinion on Bumblebee. I would rate it a good. It was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But then when I started thinking of it, ended at a 6. Then when I started thinking about it, it dropped all the way down to a 3 because there was some questions that needed to be answered. But I kind of already knew the answer because, okay, not really. But like, they knew English already before they even landed on Earth and knew about Earth. So yeah, that's my opinion on it. Comment down below if you have an opinion on it, if you watched the movie. And if you did, go watch it and get cancer and AIDS and freaking die from it. And also go to school, have fun at school, tell your teachers that you love them, and tell them that they're pretty, even though they look like a dump, like a pile of actual dog turd. But yeah. Actually, don't. Okay. Go to school, but don't do the other part. But I go to school anyway, so you should be like me, yeah. But anyway, comment down below if you saw it and what you rate it, and tell me why, because I want to know, and also I really want to know. And if you don't tell me, I will look for you, like Bill Gates. You sure they're gonna be rich like Bill Gates? You sure? Okay, you'll be rich just like Bill Gates, richer than Bill Gates, richer than anyone on the entire planet. But so yeah, slap the like button, subscribe, but also if you do subscribe, you will actually you will turn 50% more attractive, and you will get hot girls. And you might get a little taller too. But anyway, yeah. And also, if you subscribe, you will save 5 pets that have been abused every day for the next, actually, I should say, for the next 5 years, you will. But anyway, yeah, I hope I see y'all guys in the next video. Comment down below all that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, guys. See you later.